I'll take one question about something you might want to know some more about. Does anybody have a question that they would like to know a little bit more about on a healing topic? Not on yourself, but on a general healing topic, how it happens. Um,
Yes, that would be lovely. How it happens. Thank you.
okay. How healing happens is through a flow of energy that establishes an ionization process, meaning that when you send energy out to someone else, you're sending light particles from the particles that make up you. You pass a light particle that comes from like the divine energy into you and causes an ionization process that pushes those particles onward to the other person. When it reaches the other person, it sparks their own process where the energy flows through them. And because they're light particles, they're very, they feel good. That negative ionization process always feels good, like going to the ocean, and it causes a redistribution of energy in the body. Meaning, if you're sad and you have sorrow congested around your heart chakra, and you put in healing energy, it will redistribute that energy until the energy then serves you instead of congesting around your heart. I'm sorry. Kitty, kitty. My Melanie wants to get in my arms. There she goes. All right. So when your various organs and organ systems are touched by that energy, your cells take it in. It sparks a release of energy inside your cells from the mitochondria, and that spark release from the mitochondria then provides you with more energy to work with. So does that make sense to you?
Thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you. So grateful to be here.
So basically sets up a flow of energy that redistributes your energy until you feel better and don't have any congested energy sitting around making you sick. All right, I'm going to start the prayer. Divine, infinite spirit, thank you for being with us, for being one with us, for flowing through us and all around us. We ask that we are clear, center, grounded, balanced, aligned, and filled with light, love, peace, and joy. We ask for the help of the ascended beings, the masters, the guides, the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Ariel, Eziel, Metatron, Azrael, Ezekiel, Sinshel, Zachiel, Master Christ, Master Buddha, all beings of light who are well intended and wish to assist. And we ask for energy from divine source. Hey, I'm feeling a lot of different things at once. Cancer, in particular, I feel more than one person with cancer. Um, someone knows they have it, and someone does not know they have it. That doesn't mean to worry. The one that doesn't know they have it, it's very small and manageable, and you're not in any danger. I feel a lot of joint pain. And when I say joint, I include the spine where there are people with lower back pain, neck aches, those types of things. And I feel a lot of troubled hearts. So we're going to start there. And those people with cancer, I'm going to bring in an anti cancer protocol that changes the chemistry in the cells to a healthier state and makes it more possible to repair tissue. And I'm just kind of inserting this protocol into it. It's like a blueprint for decreasing and containing cancer. Blow out. Then I'm going to bring in an energy that helps with anxiety associated with family. For various reasons. Some of you, you're worried about a family member's health. Others are worried about family members' behavior, their financial status. So, a number of different reasons that we could be worried about family. Blow out like, like that. Feel a bubbling up inside everyone. like they're like you had peroxide poured inside of you. It's bubbling away some toxins that have to do with a lacking in mental clarity and that tendency to worry and stress. So this bubbling just cleans it out, cleans it out of your cells, cleans it out of your nerve tissue. Blow out. And then I'm sending a spiraling energy down the spines. Thank you for showing up, Amelia. I hope everything's okay. Blow out. With that bubbling, it's also cleaning what appears to be some cells related to virus, some hidden viruses, some known about, some hidden in the body, hanging out, waiting. Go out. Does someone have a child or a grandchild in utero? Hasn't been born yet? Okay. There's energy running to an unborn child.
My niece is scheduled for a cesarean on Thursday.
More than one unborn child. And to your niece. Make sure she gets some to prepare her for that surgery.
My nephew in July, his wife.
The whole group of them. Go out. And then is working on returning some joy to hearts. Because the way to get through anything is to find the joy in life. Enjoy what you can and don't overly worry about what you can't, what you don't enjoy, but put your energy into enjoying living, being happy about being alive. Not all people are. And I am sending energy out to those who are not happy about being alive. Working on depression. And clearing the brain and nervous system. Clarifying the mind so it's easier to know what to do. But also clearing the mind so that your intuition can tell you what you need to do more easily. That you sense what is right for the situation. Blow out. Blow. I feel diabetes. I don't know how many in front of me have it, but I feel a group, so I think there may be some in front of me and some others that you mentioned that have diabetes. Go out. And I keep being drawn back to prostate health, helping the prostate to be healthier in our menfolk. Blow out. And I'm feeling some hormonal imbalances. So working on the endocrine systems, and it's not one person, it's a lot of people where the endocrine systems are not totally imbalanced. So we're starting with cascading endocrine issues, like where one of the glands in your head doesn't tell your body to produce other chemicals that need to be produced. There's a clearing around that. And then, of course, there are a lot of people who have some endocrine insufficiency with regard to their adrenal glands, but also some other glands. Go out. Is there someone here who's prone to gout? Okay. Feels like more than one person. So we'll
too.
work on that.
Wendy also.
Okay. I understand that's a very painful condition. So working on decreasing the chemicals in the body that lead to having gout. and bringing in an anti-inflammatory energy. There are a number of people here with inflammatory conditions. And we're going to flood your body with this anti-inflammatory energy. Cynthia, did you have something to say?
I think she put it in the chat.
I couldn't read it.
I think she said my husband, right around the time you were asking about gout.
Okay. Blow out. Continuing with the anti-inflammatory energy, we're sending it into joints. We're sending it into the digestive tracts of some people. I feel some people whose esophaguses are inflamed, some whose intestines are inflamed, not infected, but inflamed. So working on some bowels, like colons and small intestines, on some valves in the intestines. We're going to flip some of your valves back so they work better inside of your intestines. Also, some people are having some difficulty getting their fluids to release from their body. Blow out. Who has varicose veins? Someone does. I feel some varicose veins. So I'm going to band your varicose veins, like wrap a bandage around them that will help them out, hold them, and keep them from becoming more problematic for you. Blow. And I feel a hernia. I'm going to punch it back in. Blow out. Like get it to go down and into the other tissue better, to be contained and not sticking out. Then working on cardiovascular system. Some heart murmurs, some high blood pressure. Someone has a little leak, like around the heart valve. Working on that. It's bringing a lancing white light into it. It's also beginning to straighten some spines, some that have scoliosis, but some that are just have been injured or eroded over time, so that the discs are eroded, or the vertebra sit at an angle that shouldn't be there. You may feel like you're getting longer. Some of you. Well, and blow. And there's someone who has some plaque in the blood vessels in their neck. I also feel someone who had some plaque removed from the blood vessels in their neck. Is that accurate? It feels like someone had something done to the blood vessels in the neck. But I am working on reducing plaque. Blow out. Calming some heartbeats that are too fast. Soothing. Soothing body systems. Cooling down the ones that are overheated. Um, and I feel a couple of livers that are too cool. Like some people's cardiovascular systems were overheated or their intestines were overheated. Each body part or organ has a specific temperature that's right for it. It's not the same. Every body part doesn't have the same needed temperature. So when I say cooling down, it's returning it to its normal temperature. And with these livers that are too cool, I'm going to heat them up. That means they're not functioning well enough. May be related to fatty liver disease. and improving hemoglobin production. Blow out. Ooh, there goes the livers warming up. Blow out. Whose blood sugar needs to be lower? Okay. I'm going to stimulate your pancreas and lower insulin resistance. Blow out. Blow. Blow out. So there are some shifts and changes in the aisles of Langerhorn in the pancreas. This has to do with the insulin production. Blow out. The House of Langerhorn sounds like a movie.
Yeah. Blow out. I'm in the medulla cortex of the adrenal glands. That should be a little bit of a rush for people. As that clears, and still working in the pancreas. Anything I mentioned is still working on it. I just left the energy running there to work on whatever I mentioned.
Blow out. Oh gosh, there's some sinuses. Makes my face hurt. So working on some sinuses, some allergy, some food allergy as well. Hello. Then beginning to raise everyone's vibration. So the last class we taught was on health templates. And I feel the need to insert templates for better health. So I'm preparing them basically for everyone. I have a lot of help preparing them. Not just me, but all the ethereal beings that are helping. And the templates are going to be inserted into you. Downloading. Blow out. Some of you already have them, and it's just lighting them up and reinforcing. Others did not have them, and they are going into you. And to a lot of other people you mentioned. And since you mentioned everybody on Earth, I think, there's also some dropping down into everywhere I can see on the Earth. Blow out. I'm also sending energy to the family emergency of the person who had to leave. I can't think of their name right at the moment, but there was a person that left right after they came on because they had a family emergency.
It was Amelia, Wanda.
Amelia. And I'm sending a lot of energy to that situation and holding space around it. Like for what is the best outcome for those people to be what occurs. May not be what they want, but it will be the best for their soul. Go out. Yeah, I'm feeling some artificial joints. More than one person has an artificial joint. And there's some tissue damage that was left behind. And we're working on that. Blow out. Painful recovery. Blow out. And then doing some correction in the etheric fabric around the need for recovery around surgery. Blowing. Alleviating symptoms. There's someone who has an enlarged spleen. It's not huge, but it is enlarged. Maybe more than one person. Blow out. I'm working on lungs, being able to breathe well, getting your breath back. Blow out. Opening up the lungs to take in more air. And making a better connection between the alveoli, and that's the little air sacs, and the capillaries. So you are better oxygenated. Everybody's cat's getting into the act. Blow out. Then I have some clients that I use a nutritional supplement with, and it feels and smells and looks like grape jelly. It's very tasty. If you can psychically taste, I'm going to bring that in and add minerals to it. So it's full of vitamins and minerals in etheric form that your body will take in and absorb it over the next couple of days. Let me know if you can feel the grape jelly or smell it or see it. Mary sees it. Carolyn sees it. Good. Whew. It's quite nice. It's a wonderful energy. Joe got it. Blow out. Douglas. Yay. People are getting it. It's just feeding your cells, giving them what they need to operate more efficiently. Without sugar. It doesn't have any sugar in it. It's just made of energy. Blow out. So it's also revving up your metabolism, your metabolic process. Blow. For those of you who are in remission, it's going to give you some energy to try to make sure you stay in remission. It's preventative. Blow out. There's also someone here who had a stroke, and the energy is working on repairing the brain tissue. And what can't be repaired, rerouting function to other parts of the brain. Blow out. blow out. And it's going to give a dose of what I can only call pain relief. And a lot of people with joint pain and a lot of people with other kinds of pain. And it's going to download blow out. All this blowing serves a purpose for people who aren't accustomed to it. It helps to distribute the energy. When you blow, it causes it to move on. Has someone had lithotripsy or schedule for lithotripsy or kidney stones? Okay. Is working on trying to reduce what's left of your kidney stone. Blow out. Ahead of time. And this should be like a number one hit. It's going to work on lower back pain. And readjust the lumbar spine sits down into the pelvic bone, and it should just sit straight down into it, and the bone should be straight across. But sometimes it does this, and sometimes it does this, sometimes it does that, and sometimes it does that way. And so it's working on sorting that out for you. Getting the hips back into the balance, dropping hips. Some people's got it's more like this, where one hip is up in the air more than the other, wants to bring it down. And get your feet on the ground better. And it's going to insert a painkiller energy directly into your lower backs. And an anti-inflammatory for those nerves that are so irritated. Blow out. And we have some people who have osteopenia or osteoporosis. So your bone health is not as good as it should be. And it's going to bring in a medicinal type of energy and also begin to input minerals back into your bones, taking them from anywhere in the body. They're not really needed, but you have more than you need, and inserting those minerals back into your bones. Strengthening. And then some people get headaches. It's going to push up on your skull plates, give you more space in your head. Work across your occipital area. So there seem to be some distinct types of headaches that people are getting. Some of you have migraines. Some of you have tension headaches, and some of you get like allergy headaches. So the making more space is meant to help relieve the tension headaches, and it's going to cause your temporomandibular joint to relax. Let your jaw drop down a little bit because you clench your teeth, and that's a stress response. Works on the first and second cervical vertebra, lines them up. Your shoulders are going to drop down some. And stretching out muscles and tissue. Someone has some really sharp pain in their lower back, and it's looked like it's pulling a energy shard left behind by something that was done to your lower back, and pulling that energy shard out and dissipating it. Now I feel everyone's meridians beginning to move energy through them better. And your auras are beginning to clear of everything you've released and stuff that you were holding on to, like clouds of sadness or clouds of anger out in your aura. It's also working on memory patterns where your minds sometimes loop around about the same thing and the same hurts over and over again. And that begins to clear. So that you can be done with it. Be free. Choose a different response. Clearing the old memories. flow. There are people here who are grieving the loss of pets. And a potential loss of loved ones, meaning everybody grieves their loved ones when they're gone, but there are also some of you already grieving for when a loved one is gone. In anticipation. Blow out. You're beginning to center. And get as much energy above and below your midsection. Pull your body, your energy better into your body. Sometimes we get more energy outside of our body than we have in it, and then our body is not as strong as it needs to be. So your energy is consolidating into you. And I feel more grounding. How many can feel yourself grounding? Good. You're going to ground with your body through your feet, and you're going to ground your consciousness through your aura. So your aura is going to settle better down around you, underneath you, below you, as well as stretching out well above you, setting up an infinity flow from top to bottom, causing the cervicothoracic distributor to pull in more white light, and the sacral distributor to distribute it into every band of color for creativity. That's starting to feel pretty complete to me. Did I miss anything that anybody wants extra energy to go to? You can speak up.
Wanda, I had an inconclusive TIA last month, and my body's involuntarily jerking. I don't know if it's my nervous system or seizures or what's going on. I'm being tested for that.
Yeah, this feels like to me that you had some brain and nervous system damage associated with that accident you were in, and it's taken a
Yes.
while for it to go up
Yeah.
post-accident. And that there will be some resolution to it. It's not a full resolution to it, but it is, they will help it be better.
Good.
Are you fainting?
Not at all, but I collapsed, but it only lasts an instant, so I haven't fallen at all. And I'm sleeping a lot more. I'm having trouble staying awake.
Yeah, it felt like moments where your consciousness wasn't full.
Actually, they seem to make me like snap out of it to make me more conscious. The opposite.
Prior to those things happening, there's a momentary diminishment of consciousness. And
Okay.
I'm not necessarily speaking of that as your awareness of where
Right.
you are,
Mhm.
but just a slight diminishment of your full engagement with your body.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put some energy into that part of it.
Thank you.
Blow out. I'm going to put you back in your body because you're hardly ever in it. You get way out in front of yourself. You have a vast curiosity about everything and you're out there looking all the time. So recenter every day, several times a day, and pull your consciousness fully back into your body. It will help.
I believe that. Thank you. It makes sense. Yes. Very curious.
Anybody else have something they want to ask me about? Well, then I guess we're done. Anybody want to lead the prayer for Indy? Carolyn, would you like to do that?
Okay. Gracious Spirit, you dwell within us and you are always, always around and flowing through us. Everything that is between us and everything else. We journey inside to experience our inner landscape, and you guide the healing that we seek. We are grateful for Wanda's guidance. We are grateful for each and every soul that is here with us, for all they offer in the here and now, all they have offered, and all they will offer. We ask a blessing of your kindness and light and love upon all those mentioned, which is every being in this universe. And so be it.
Let's do one of those templates going into the earth itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's to get us to our potential, to get the earth to its potential, to help with that. Well, I love you all. New, the ones I haven't met till today. I still love you, and I love all of you that I've known for a long time. It's so good to be with all of you.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank
Just
you.
So good to see you.
overflowing.
Wanda.
Love you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Wanda. Hey.
You guys okay? Carolyn, you guys okay? Could you feel some of that?
I could. How about you, Phil?
Yeah.
Good.
Among other things, I got a big neck crack out of no place, which was really good. Something was crunching the right way. That was good.
Good to hear.
Huh?